If you are trying to avoid one of the most common mistakes that I see English learners make, then this is going to be the stream for you because we are going to be talking about pitches, like when I talk lower, because so many English learners are not fully tapping in to what their bodies can do. In fact, there's a lot of people that think that, oh, I can't, my body will not even allow me to do that, but it's really only because they've never pushed themselves to do it. Your body can do so much more than you think it can. And so in today's stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about trying to practice accessing lower pitches that you need in order to achieve a more natural sound in American English pronunciation. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show. Wake up, American. Monday through Friday, we're here right around 8 a.m. New York to make sure that you can get in your 5 or 10 minutes in of pronunciation practice. To guide you in this process, there's me. Hello, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. It's one of the 4 keys to a natural sound in American English, including placement, pitch, breath, trying to weaken your consonant sounds and trying to strengthen your vowel sounds. And today, again, we're talking about pitch, some quick exercises you can use over and over again. I would save this stream so that way you can watch it again in the future as many times as you need, maybe once a day, just to practice accessing lower pitches. We're going to be doing that by looking at short phrases. But before we do that, let's just kind of practice tapping in to lower pitches. First things first, I need you to breathe. I need you to feel your diaphragm as you do it. So what you're going to do, take your hands, put them on your ribs, like right here. Press hard and breathe in, and then breathe out. Do you feel that movement in and out? As you breathe in, it expands. As you breathe out, it contracts. Feel that. Okay, so breathe in, press hard, and then breathe out. Get that movement, because if you're not able to get that, it's going to be very difficult to access our lower pitches, I promise you. Hello also to Ganchium and Noman. Thank you guys for being with me today. So once we do that, let's try to use a sound. So let's do like E. So as we breathe in, actually we'll just breathe in, but then as we breathe out, we'll say E and try to get down. So like E. Keep that breath flowing even when you're done. Can you do that again for me? Breathe in. E. Okay. So we're there. Let's try to now. We know what it feels like when we're using those lower pitches, hopefully. Let's try to get there on our own. Let's make some steps. So let's use the word, let's use the E sound again. We're just going to go down 5 times. So like E, 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 E. Okay. I don't care if you're a male speaker or a female speaker. You don't have to match me pitch for pitch, but you do have to match the movement. You need to go down 5 times. So again, E, 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 E. Hello also to Emmanuel checking in. Okay, so hopefully you could do that. Let's now drag it. So like we'll do an E sound, then move down. It's like E. One more time. E. Just trying to again send that sound down. Okay, so now you've done that. Let's do that again, but this time repeat the final sound. So like E. 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 Repeat it 3 times. You hear that? Let's do it again. E. 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 Okay. How are you doing it, guys? Are you keeping up with me? Is it hard? Is it painful? Are we sending you to the hospital? Is it bad? Is it contagious? Let's put this into some phrases. These lower pitches are really important because what happens is when you say sentences, when you say phrases, when you say thought groups, and something's not getting stressed in your thought group, the direction it's going to do is going to move down. So this is why these lower pitches are not just for fun. They are necessary. They are fundamental for achieving a natural sound in American English, in my opinion. Let's take a look at our first little phrase. We're not going to stress anything. Our goal is not to stress anything. So because nothing is stressed, we're just going to go down. The vowels are going to be fast and weak. None of the, none of the, none of the, none of the, none of the. Do you hear that the is lower than of? Do you hear that of is lower than none? This is like none of the, none of the, none of the, none of the, none of the. The issue that students have, they're not getting that movement. It's not happening. They might do it a little bit, but they're not doing it for all three. They might say none of the, none of the. That's flat. Of the. That's flat. It's the same pitch. Of the, of the, of the. You want to go lower on the. In fact, you probably would take it lower than that. Of the, of the, of the, none of the, none of the, none of the. You have to push that the down. Have to, otherwise it's going to sound flat. What's up to Milad? Good to see you, sir. Good morning, or afternoon, I should say. What's our next one? Honestly, it doesn't really matter what the words are, but I'll give you guys some variety because I know you like some spice. How about this phrase here? Same exercise. Most of you. Most of you. Most of you. Going down on that you. What's up to Berta? Everyone's here. Buenos dias. Hope you're doing okay, Berta. Okay. Most of you. Most of you. Most of you. Going down on you. Of you. Of you. Of you. There needs to be a pitch difference between those. It's not of you. Of you. Of you. Of you. Most 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 of you. Notice how weak the U is as well there, right? It's very, very weak, very, very soft. Lots of breath coming through. That is our goal. Let's take a look at our third phrase. Trying to mix up different sorts of sounds for you as well. Some of these you may find are easier to get lower on. Some you may find harder. Our next one. Where were the, where were the, where were the, where were the. Notice the were, the, were, the, were, the, were, the, where were the, where were the, where were the. You can even drag it if you find that hard. Where were the, where were the, where were the. Okay, hopefully you're able to get the lower. It's not where were the, where were the. That's not the pattern. It sounds like you're stressing the. If you do it like that, you have to be careful because as soon as your listener hears the pitch go up, they're thinking stress. We are stressing things we are not intending to. And that is not allowing us to sound as natural as we could. Our next one here. Who do they? 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 Okay. Do they? Do they? Do they? Do they? Do they? Hear that they is lower than do. It's not do they? Do they? Do they? Not the pattern we're looking for. Not the pattern we're looking for. Do they? Do they? Who 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 do they? Okay. I got one more for you guys. By the way, if you want to practice these with me, if you're like, I don't know if my pitches are doing what they need to do. If that's you, if you're like, I don't know if I'm doing this right, Jeff, that's okay. We have ways you can check yourself. We have, for instance, a group on Telegram. In the Telegram group, I'm going to be putting them in some words, these little short phrases. I'm going to be putting them in the group today to practice all the Telegram group members, see what they're doing pitch-wise, and I'll actually be able to hear them and see, are they getting stuck, or are they actually able to access lower pitches? I would love to be able to do the same for you. I would love to be able to hear you. So that is your opportunity. You can go to fluentamerican.com to see more information about our Telegram group. Just a note, I'd love to hear you and let you know if it's sounding good or if it's not. Got one more little phrase for you. It's an itty bitty phrase. Okay, do you hear what I did pitch-wise? Itty bitty phrase, itty bitty phrase, itty bitty phrase. We need this pitch stuff, guys. It's not for fun. Don't we have? 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 Okay. Make sure to ask we have. We have. We have. We have. Don't we have? 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 Going down for all of those. Let's do all of these really fast. We'll say each of them 3 times. Most of you, most of you, most of you, most of you, none of the, none of the, none of the, none of the, where were the, where were the, where were the, where were the, who do they, who do they, who do they, who do we, who do they, don't we have, don't we have, don't we have, don't we have. Your homework for the weekend, guys, because I'm not with you. Okay. I think this is hate. What's up, Muhammad? I hate repeating or I hear repeating. It's hate or hear. I don't. It's one or the other. Could be both. I hate repeating and I hear it. Need to make sure that again, it's going down. Muhammad, the way I would approach it, don't think of it as repeating as much. This is how sentences work. Sentences, sentences, sentences. This is how sentences work. Okay. This is how. This is how. This is how. This stuff is everywhere. It's everywhere. Every place. You don't have to say sorry. It's okay. I know, look, repeating just takes work and it's not the most exciting thing for everybody. I get it. However, there's a great chance that if you're an English learner that you're not fully accessing your pitches. So we need to target it. Have to target it. What's up to Nelson as well? Great to see you, Nelson. Used to be a Facebook group where you checked essays once a week. Is it still available? It is not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it is not. I am much more focused on pronunciation right now. There are thousands of other IELTS people out there. And also didn't seem very interested in it. If you don't seem interested in it, I'm not going to keep doing it. You know, no one's using it. I mean, maybe one day I'll come back. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a special, like, one-day class thing or something. I don't know. We'll see. No, it's all good. I mean, there could be some truth in some jokes. There could be some truth. Anyway, I was giving you... Muhammad's trying to distract me so I can't tell you your homework assignment for the weekend. Good to see you, Muhammad. Emmanuel's liking the stream because Emmanuel hates low pitches. Emmanuel likes low pitches, but sometimes it's trouble. Your homework assignment. Watch this stream, 2 times a day, Saturday, and 2 times a day, Sunday, just to practice doing those exercises again on pitch. That's your homework. On Monday, you can tell me how the homework assignment went. All right, guys, I got to go. You know what you need to do. I'll see you all later. Hope you have a good day. Have a good night, good afternoon. It's been Wake Up American. Thank you for being with me. There's a million pronunciation resources out there, so the fact that you turned here for help, who would have thought that? Oh, my gosh. It was greatly appreciated. Once more, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breaths, 1 to 4 keys to a natural sound, placement, pitch, breath. Trying to weaken your consonant, strengthen your vowels. This weekend, get your practice in. You're not off the hook. You still have to get the work in. I'll see you guys later. Take care.